Assalamu alaikum, students. How are you all? I think you're very fine at your home. Children, today we are going to learn about your animal fibers, your third chapter in your science. So, in today's class, just I will introduce the lesson. So, let's see. Your lesson name is Animal Fiber. Here, the heading is Natural Fibers. First of all, we see what is a fiber. Small thread or hair like strands are called as fibers. What is this? Small threads or small hair like strands are called as fibers. These fibers are of two types. We get these fibers from plants, animals, and also artificially we will get these fibers. Now, these fibers are of two types. One is natural fibers and another one is synthetic fibers. If you see natural fibers, these are plant fibers and animal fibers. That means the fibers which we obtain from plants are called as plant fibers, and the fibers which comes from animals are called as animal fibers. And synthetic fibers, these are artificially made fibers, are called as synthetic fibers. If you say synthetic fibers, examples are nylon, rayon, polyester, acrylic, like that. Now, in our syllabus, we are having natural fibers. So, now we see where we get these natural fibers from. We will get plant natural fibers from plants like cotton, jute, gongura, aloe vera, coconut, banana, and flax. So, from these plants, we will get plant fibers known as natural fibers. Next, we are getting fibers from animals such as sheep, goat, camel, yak, llama, angora goat, alpaca, like this. From these animals we are getting fibers, though these are known as animal fibers, and the fibers which we obtain from both plants and animals, these are called as natural fibers. So these are the natural fibers. Among these natural fibers in your syllabus, you are having about animal fibers. So in this lesson, we are going to know more about the fibers that comes from animals. We are getting wool and silk from animals. Here in your syllabus, you have given preparation of a silk cloth and its stages. In detail, we are going to know about how we can prepare a silk cloth. So, in today's session, I will just introduce. Okay, here, children, you are seeing the life cycle of silkworm. See here, we are having mainly four stages. Those are egg. Eggs are also called as ova. And then the next stage is larva, and then pupa, and then adult. This adult stage is also called as imago. Here, if you see the female silk moth lays many tiny eggs, that is from 300 to 500 eggs it lays eggs, and then a tiny black caterpillar hatches out of its egg. The caterpillar eats mulberry leaves and grows bigger and bigger. It goes through four molds. Next is larval stage. The caterpillar spins a cocoon of silk threads around itself. Next, inside the cocoon, the caterpillar changes into a pupa. People unwind the silk thread from the cocoons to weave into silk cloth. And the pupa changes into a moth. The moth comes out of the cocoon. And then the adult moth again mate with each other, and again eggs are formed. Eggs are laid by a female moth. This is the life cycle of a silkworm. Now we see some important points. All clothes are made up of fibers. These are obtained from natural and man made sources. Natural sources of fibers are cotton, jute, gongura, coconut, silk, and wool. These are obtained from plants and animals. Animal fibers. Silk and wool fibers are obtained from animals like silkworms and sheep, goat, camel, egg, etc. Animal fibers are natural fibers. Plant fiber is a carbohydrate, whereas animal fiber is a protein. This you should keep it in mind. Plant fiber is a carbohydrate, whereas animal fiber is a protein. Now, rearing of silkworms is called as sericulture. Rearing of silkworms and obtaining silk from them is also called as sericulture. In this, we see main stages like egg, larva, pupa, and adult moth. In sericulture industry, eggs of silk moth are called as seeds. So, what are the eggs of silk moth are called as seeds? Silk moth is like a butterfly. The centers where silk moths are sold are called as granages. So, what are the centers where silk moths are sold are called granages. So, children, we will continue in our next session and we know more about the stages of this preparation of silk cloth. Up to that, Allah Hafiz.